software update. There's some corruption.
Yeah, you want to try talking?
And
Check.
it just needs the whole
Testing.
software
Test,
update.
test,
You
check.
don't have
1,
to
2,
do it
3,
this
4.
month.
Testing.
So there's some. So play with
I'll do the best I
just-
can.
Yeah, so play with a little bit.
Thank
Just
you.
know that
Your
it's
spot, Tom's
problematic.
gonna be able to hear you anyway, so then you can shout out numbers. So.
Oh, they moved it down there.
Why we
Check. Check. Yeah, there it is.
It was over too far over there. We couldn't
can't
see.
do a
So
live.
there's going to be two people here. And
All
two-
right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a glorious spring day, just right for high school football.
We can
Feels
hear
like
him
September
really,
to
really
me.
well.
Oh, this
So
is the.
if we
Tonight's kickoff. Welcome to Eastlake High School. The Tico League is pleased to sponsor a variety of events throughout the school year. and encourage
Hey, ladies
all
and gentlemen,
students
welcome to the
to become
Eastlake
involved in one of
Wolves
any school activities your school offers.
live
Tico
stream.
League thanks you for
Eastlake
your
Wolves
efforts
versus the
and
Juanita
support of this
Ravens.
So are
activity.
you going to do that again? Or
Saturday afternoon football in the spring.
Those? Because they were.
The Tico League and its member schools remind you, treat officials, participants, and visiting fans with respect and maintain a
Eastlake
high
Wolves
level of
coached by Don
sportsmanship throughout
Bartel.
the contest, regardless of the outcome.
Juanita
Tico rules
by Jared
use of
Carter.
noisemakers or throwing of objects.
You know how to do it?
Captain's out for
Profanity or obscenity
Eastlake. Number 7 is
anytime
Mason
is
Cass,
strictly prohibited.
a
And
senior
spectators are required to stay off the playing surface
for
at
the
all
Wolves.
times,
Brand new.
including the conclusion of the game. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope
The
you enjoy
Ravens,
the
it looks
event.
like it's number 4, Jordan
Time
Zapata.
for
He's a
coin
senior as
toss.
well.
I think it's fine. It seems like it's working great.
Yeah.
Eastlake captain number 7, Mason Cass.
Looks like Mason Cass has won the toss for the Wolves. They have deferred until the second half, and it looks like Eastlake will kick off to Juanita.
You always got to check. That's the better buck. That's the one we were on. New antenna on this.
Looks like we're good.
Yeah, just no.
I'd like to give a shout out to Coach Bartel. He's been here for quite a few years as the head coach of Eastlake, and he's announced that he's going to retire at the end of the year. And yesterday they announced that his offensive coordinator, Kyle Snell, will take over as the head coach next year. Congratulations, Kyle. And thank you, Coach Bartel, for years of service to Eastlake. Eastlake Wolves come into this game at 2-0, having defeated the Redmond Mustangs first week of the season, and then Lake Washington last week at Lake Washington. This will be the first home game for Eastlake of the season, and the second to the last home game, as they only play 4 games. Senior night will be next week. The great thing about this week is that they have opened up the stands, socially distanced, of course, to many of the senior students, as well as the cheerleaders, and more home field fans as well, and as well as some of the visiting team. The teams are allowed 2 tickets per visiting team member and 4 tickets per home team member for family.
Once again, Juanita will receive the opening kickoff. Deep is number 7.
This is the live
Cooper
stream.
Kennison.
This is what we see right behind.
Okay.
The framing. This is YouTube. So you can see
All right,
the
kicking
label.
off for the Wolves will be number 30, Michael
Also number 4,
Lester.
Jordan Zapata, teeing up the football for the Wolves.
Back to receive for Juanita is number 4, Jordan
That's
Zapata,
number 30,
and number 7,
Michael
Cooper Kennison.
Lester.
Cooper is a junior.
So you turn it on when they
Lester's
catch
boot
it.
goes deep to number 7, Cooper Kennison. 59
Kennison takes the kick at the 7. Return is out
with
to
a
the
big hit.
17.
Darren Hom takes him down on the return at the 17-yard line, where the Ravens will take over 1st and 10.
Aaron Holm on the tackle for the Wolves.
You'll probably hear our stadium announcer in the background as well. I'll try not to talk over him too much.
No, this
It'll be 1st and 10.
when they
Juanita
Hitting
Ravens.
quarterback for the Ravens is number 2, Zubin Gupta. He is a senior. In the backfield with him is number 6, Dylan Villegas. Flags down on the play. It looks like the Wolves may have jumped on defense. Actually, they're
Right
going to
on
say
the
that
field,
it
they're
was.
pulling at Eastlake. It's a 5-yard step off.
Well, they're stepping it off one way and they're calling it the other way.
he goes.
So now they are calling encroachment on Eastlake.
Offside is the call. 1st and 5, Juanita.
And it should have been a 25.
1st and 5 now,
Zubin
Juanita at the
Gupta at
22-yard
quarterback.
line. Number 6, Dylan Villegas, is met quickly
Dylan
by number
Villegas with a
55,
carry.
Luke Carroll Robertson.
Tackled by
A
Carson
senior.
Seelig. Along with Luke Robertson. Call it
Looks like
no
Carson
gain.
Seelig, number 4, got
2nd
in there
and
as
5
well.
for the
2nd and
Ravens.
5. May have been a loss of 1, 2nd and 6. Zubin back to pass. Complete to number
Gupta's
24,
short pass.
Owen Williams. He's brought down by number 3, Trent Nicholson, but not before he could pick up a 1st down for the Ravens at the 33-yard line.
Xavier Stansberry on the reception. Tackled by 3, Trent Nicholson. Good for a Juanita Raven 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Get like instant replay.
Handoff to Villegas,
Give us to Villegas.
taken down by Carson Seelig, number 4. Looks like maybe a
Carson
loss of
Seelig
1,
on
make
the
it 2nd and
tackle.
11.
Loss of about a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
This defense played lights out last week against Lake Washington. They did not allow 1 1st down. So they've already allowed 1 more than they did last week.
Pass is complete.
Group
Carson
is passed.
Adams on the reception.
Complete number 11, Carson Adams.
Drew Farrington made
Taken
the
down by Drew
tackle.
Farrington, number 34.
Gain is out to the 40.
Another
yard
first
line. That's
down
another
for
first
the
down
Ravens.
for Juanita.
Out at their own 43-yard line. The entire starting secondary for Eastlake is returning from last year. They're all seniors. Gupta keeps it. Picks up about 9 yards.
Zuman Gupta on the carry. It's a
He's
pickup
taken
of
down by
about
number
8
52,
yards,
Jack
call it 9
Lathwell.
yards.
Ravens are into
Second
Eastlake
and 1 for the
territory
Ravens.
at the 48-yard line. Gupta back to pass. He's pursued and brought down. Oh, he gets the first down.
Gupta on
Finally
the
brought down
carry.
by number 33, Sammy the Bull Coombs.
Sam Coombs
That'll
on
be
the
the first
tackle.
down at the Eastlake 46.
Good for Juanita, first down. It's 1st and 10 at the Eastlake 46-yard line.
Gupta with a handoff to Villegas. And he's brought down by number 33, Sammy Coombs. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Villegas on the carry, tackled for no gain by Coombs. 2nd and 10.
Gupta on the pass, and it just falls incomplete. Intended for number
Gupta's
13,
pass
Xavier
falls
Stansberry.
incomplete.
Defended out there by number 20, Chris Knutson.
Did he say lined it?
Xavier Stansberry.
Chris has a couple of
intended
offers from
receiver.
schools around here. One is the
Knutson
latest.
was
He
on
got
the coverage.
an
It's
offer
3rd
from
and
Woodworth.
10, Juanita.
He's had a darn good season so far. He's had a couple of touchdown catches as well as an interception. Probably the best tackler on the team in the open field. Gupta back to pass. Gets it to number 30,
Pass complete to number 30.
Liam Freineck.
Liam Freineck.
And he's brought down by Drew Farrington, number 34.
Drew Farrington.
And it looks like
and
11.
Chris Knutson made the stop. It'll bring up
Or Chris Knutson,
4th
number
and
20.
about 6
4th and 6 for the Ravens.
Number 17.
Joey Grzetic is going to be back to receive the punt.
Adam Freineck is in punt formation. Joey Grzetic is deep for the Wolves.
Freineck back to punt for the Ravens. Wolves had several blocked punts last week against Lake Washington. Grzetic picks it up at his own 5. There is a flag down. It's going to be brought back. He's probably going to... Oh! Another flag down. Grzetic's going to take it the distance, but it's going to be brought back.
Grzetic with a 95-yard punt return to the end zone. But
2 flags on the play.
Penalty flag back at the 5.
One was probably for holding. The second one was for a crackback block out at the 37-yard line. Excellent run back by Grzetic. Unfortunately, it's just not gonna count.
Give him some good camera time.
So that's gonna set the Wolves back inside their 5-yard line
Looks
to start
like
their
we've got
first
a
drive.
hold on Eastlake. The ball will come back inside the 5, most likely.
I'm so tired.
Referee standing back at about the 7-yard line. It'll be half the distance to the goal, so they'll start at their own 3.5-yard line.
Spot the ball at about the 3-yard line after the penalty. It'll bring up 1st and 10 Eastlake at their own 3-yard line.
Looks like Joey Grzetic is going to get the start this evening. Number 11.
Yeah,
In the backfield with him is number
Wolves, number 11,
22,
Joey
Leroy
Grzetic.
Jackson. You can probably see Leroy's got a pretty big cast on his left hand. He dislocated one of those fingers in practice this week. Grzetic's pass is complete to Max Verbort, number 2.
Max Verbort on the reception.
About a 4.5-yard gain, takes it out almost to the 9.
Yards. Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Wolves.
Oh boy, Grzetic's pass is picked off and taken into the end zone by number 17, Adam Freinig. Adam was just sitting there waiting for that one.
Adam Freinig with the Juanita interception into the end zone, touchdown Ravens.
This is the first time that Eastlake has trailed this year. Yep, Freinig just sat there like he knew what the play was.
Ball set, I can't tell.
Went right to him.
It was so fast.
Number 3, Nicholas Taylor into attempt.
Nicholas
extra
Taylor,
point.
number 3, into
Out of
attempt
hold
the
of Logan
PAT.
Johnson. Penalty flag
And
before
there are
the kick.
penalty flags on the play. Actually, it looks like number 8, Logan Johnson's in to kick. Or I guess he's the holder. Number 3 is the
Offside against
kicker.
Eastlake.
Penalty call is offsides on Eastlake.
Taylor about to kick.
Taylor's kick is blocked.
Number 82 for Eastlake.
Number 82.
Simon Bracher in for the block. The score remains Juanita 6, Eastlake
Simon
0.
So on
Huge
the kickoff,
play.
you start the clock when the guy catches it, not when you kick it. if
So
they
with
do it
6
like
minutes
that,
and
you'll
6
catch it,
seconds
out,
left in the first quarter.
There's no time.
The Ravens lead the Wolves 6-0. Ravens and the Wolves. It sounds like an Edgar Allan Poe book.
It's some highbrow commentary right there.
As soon as they touch it.
Throwing in an Edgar Allan Poe reference.
It's got to be my Wake Forest education. Shout out to my only Teague brothers listening this evening from the Demon Deacon land. Back to receive the Ravens kickoff, number 11, Joey Grzetic, number 13, Zaid Blackjack Thompson.
Deep for
Number
Eastlake,
3,
11 Joey Grzetic, 13
Nicholas Taylor
Zaid Thompson
is kicking.
Set to kick for the Ravens, Nicholas Taylor.
Kick is going to go into the end zone.
Taylor's kick carries
Nice
into the end
boot.
zone. That's an automatic touchback.
Strong
We'll
leg.
spot the ball at the 20. 1st and 10 Eastlake.
Eastlake will take over at their own 20 now, 1st and 10.
You have 115 people watching.
So much pressure. Grzetic's going to lead them again on the second drive. Again, Leroy Jackson is out in the backfield with him. Out wide are Chris Knutson on the left, Max Verbort on the right. Handoff goes to Jackson. He gains a couple of yards before he's brought down
Give us to
on a
22,
nice
Leroy
tackle
Jackson.
by number 32, L.J. Teo. He is a sophomore.
Brought down by
Nice
a
play by
flock of
Teo.
Ravens. Pick up the 3.
Handoff again to Jackson.
Jackson on
Gains
the
a
carry
few
again,
more yards
another
where he's
3
tripped
yards
up
for
again
Leroy.
by number 32, Teo. Well, that's going to be offsides, looks like, on the
Movement
Ravens.
on the line brings the penalty flag.
Nice hard count by Grzetic. That'll give Eastlake their first down of the game.
5-yard offside penalty against Juanita. It's a first down for Eastlake, 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Fumble on the snap, but it looks like Eastlake recovered. Grzetic got down there and
recovered by
took it. It'll be a
Grzetic.
loss of about 3 yards. Bring up second
Loss
and
of about
13.
3 yards. That'll bring up, let's call it 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Grzetic's pass complete to Max Verbort, number 2 on the outside.
To Max Verbort.
He's brought down by number 13, Xavier Stansberry.
Tackled by Xavier Stansberry.
Looks like about a 7,
Gain is out to the 39-yard line. It's 3rd and 3 for
9-yard
Eastlake.
gain. 3rd and 3. Eastlake on their own 39. Zayd Thompson and Scott Molly are in the slot. Out wide again are Verbort and Knutson. Grzetic rolls out to his left. Passes against his body, and it's complete. Chris Knutson on the grab.
Pass is complete. Number 20, Chris Knutson on the reception. Wrestled out of bounds by Nicholas
Looks like he
Taylor.
had 2 guys there that might have caught that
Gain
one.
is out to the
Luckily,
45-yard line. It's 1st
Knutson
and
was there to
10.
pull in the ball.
That's a Juanita 45.
I'm so sorry.
It's a first down for the Wolves
The wrong person.
at the Ravens 45. Grzetic takes the snap, passes it over the middle, and it is caught again by
Pass
Knutson.
is complete. Knutson
Nice
on the
grab going
reception.
down low to pick that one up. That's going to be a first down for the Wolves at the
35-yard line. It's
35-yard
another
line.
Eastlake first down.
Wolves are running a hurry-up offense this evening. Hand off to Leroy Jackson up the middle. And he is tripped up and
Leroy
finally brought down by
Jackson
number
starts up the
23,
middle.
Jackson Byrne,
Picks up a quick
a senior for the
12
Ravens.
yards.
Looks like about a 12-yard pickup and
First
another
down
first down
for
down to the
Eastlake.
28-yard line, 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
Another handoff to Leroy. Spins inside. Keeps going.
Jackson up the middle for about
Picks
another
up about 5
yards.
yards. Brought down by number 17,
Tacklers
junior
led by
Adam Freinig.
75, Daniel Font.
Nice little spin move in there by number 22, Leroy Jackson. Double move. Grzetic goes to Knutson, and it is complete for an Eastlake touchdown. Number 52, Jack Lathwell, with a nice block in the backfield on number 75, Jake Miller, to keep Grzetic safe and give him time to make that touchdown pass. Nice double move by Knutson. Kicking is number 17,
Noah Weintraub into
Noah
attempt the extra
Weintraub.
point.
Holding is Parker Berry Smith.
Jordan Zapata. And 23, Jackson Byrne.
Stay in, stay in. Oh, he should have let that go out. Griffin Miller.
Byrne takes the kick, returns it out to about the 20-yard line.
Let me know when we're back.
Oh, yeah. I'll help out here. That's a bit. I was just late.
blocking.
43 Harris on the carry.
That's my son.
Is that Harry? I thought that was Bora.
3 on the 10. Yeah, 3 on the 10.
Was that Harry? Is that Harry or is that Bora?
43. 43.
Nicholas
I know, but
Taylor
yeah,
gets
it's 43.
stopped.
But is he 43?
Yeah, he's got the black
Gain
black
down
and
to
red.
the Juanita 23-yard line, 1st and 10, Eastlake.
Okay, you are back on in live.
Okay. And check. Okay, there we are. We're back, folks. Oh, Trent.
Pass is intercepted. 23 Jackson Byrne
Trent's
made
pass
the
over
pick.
the middle
There's a
got
flag on
picked.
the play.
Well, we got a lot to bring you back up on.
Semi-pole.
It is 21-6 right now. Eastlake is up. At 14-6, Eastlake blocked a punt at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, something like that.
Nicholson picked it up and
The
ran it into the end zone for a
downfield
touchdown.
on that play.
Extra point was good to make it 21-6, and
Penalty is
then
declined. Ball
on the
turns over
subsequent
to
drive,
Juanita. 1st and
Juanita
10
drove it down to
from their
about
own
the
10-yard
Eastlake
line.
40-yard line and threw an interception. And then on this drive, we were driving down a couple of good long runs and nice completed passes by Nicholson, and then he just double clutched and threw an interception at the 10-yard line of Juanita, where they're going to take over. And there is a penalty flag down. Looked like motion, but I'm not sure if they caught
Penalty
it.
flag.
They're going to call encroachment on the defense.
Offside
It's
on
going to be a
Eastlake.
5-yard penalty out to the
penalty
15-yard line, makes it 1st and 5 for the Juanita Ravens.
There you go.
Number 6, Dylan
Villegas.
Villegas up the
Brought
middle.
down in the backfield. 59. Darren Hall.
Darren Hom is having a big game for himself today. He
Exactly.
took him down for a 2-yard loss, maybe a 1-yard loss. It'll make it 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard
Loss
line.
of a yard brings up 2nd and 6, Juanita.
Pass by Gupta
Pass is
complete
complete.
out to number 13, Xavier
Xavier
Stansberry,
Stansberry made the catch.
a Ravens senior. They gave him 5 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 1
So
for
it'll be 3rd
Juanita.
and 1 now for Juanita, just short of the 20-yard line. The Ravens have come to play today. They've got some good athletes out there, good coaching. Up the middle, looks like he's going to pick up the first down out to the 21-yard line.
Villegas up the middle for first
Number
down
6,
yardage.
61-59.
Dylan Villegas.
Kai Lane made the tackle.
Kai Lane, number 61, made the tackle for Eastlake.
Gain of 3 yards and a Juanita first down, 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
6 minutes left in the second quarter. First down for the Ravens. Gupta back to pass. Just short, intended for number 13,
Pass
Xavier
falls
Stansberry.
incomplete.
Bring up
That'll
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Gupta had a nice drive before the interception on the last possession for the Ravens. He stood in there and got hit, but made some excellent throws. Handoff to number 4, Jordan Zapata. He's taken out by number 22, Leroy
Jordan
Jackson.
Zapata scampers around right in.
It was a nice misdirection play. We thought we had him in the backfield.
Leroy Jackson runs him out of bounds.
5-yard gain for Zapata.
I'll bring up 3rd and
3rd and 5 for the
for
Ravens.
Juanita.
27-yard line. Blitz. Gupta gets the ball away.
Pass complete.
Xavier Stansberry
Stansberry on the
catches it.
reception.
He's brought down by number 22, Leroy Jackson,
He
after
is out
a
to the
first
38.
down
First down, Juanita.
pickup by the Ravens.
22 and 4.
Tackle
Out at
made
the
by
38-yard
Leroy
line.
Jackson along with Carson Seelig.
Gupta back to pass. He's going to go long. It's going to be just out of reach for Leroy Jackson. Probably too far out of bounds anyway.
He was tiptoeing that line, hoping to pull it in.
Gupta's pass falls incomplete. Leroy Jackson on the coverage.
Looks like that pass was intended for Stansberry, number 13 again. That brings up a 2nd and 10 now at the 38-yard line. Handoff to 32, Teo. And he's brought down by number 59, Darren Hom.
Teo on the carry. Darren Hom made the tackle.
Gain of about 2 yards for the
Gain
Ravens.
of 2 yards.
at the
They'll bring up
40-yard
3rd
line.
and 8 for Juanita.
Five minutes and 22 seconds left in the first half. Number 4, Jordan Zapata, is in backfield with Gupta. Looks like Eastlake is thinking run as all their defenders are coming up. Handoff is to Zapata. He is brought down by number 59,
Zapata
Darren Hom, on another
brought
nice
down
play.
for a loss.
There is a
in the
penalty flag on the
backfield.
play, but I'm thinking it's holding on the offense, as there were 2
Darren
guys.
Hom again on the tackle.
Holding.
That tackled the rusher. That was 3rd down, so Eastlake may decline, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and take the penalty.
On the game clock? Does anybody know?
Looks like
Isn't that what we just?
Coach Bartel has decided to go ahead and take the penalty and move
Is a 25-second administrative?
the Ravens back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to be 3rd and about 21 now.
They declined it. Or no,
At
they
the
didn't. They pulled it back.
27-yard line. They need to get out to the 48. Another blitz, and he's going to throw it long. Leroy Jackson is back there on defense, and it falls incomplete. Pass intended for number 13, Xavier Stansberry.
Incomplete. Jackson on the coverage.
Jackson had really good coverage. He was in perfect position for that one.
21 for Juanita.
Number 17, Adam Freinig, will come in to punt.
Frenix in punt formation.
Number 11, Joey
Grzetic is deep for
Grzetic,
Eastlake.
back for Eastlake to receive the punt. Most of you didn't get to see it, but the last time they punted, Eastlake blocked it, and it was taken into the end zone by number 3, Trent Nicholson. And they almost get to it again,
Where's that?
but they sure did rush him.
Wow.
Ball goes about
That thing just went straight up.
Punt is down.
11 yards, 12
Juanita,
yards,
39-yard line.
where it'll be 1st and
1st
10
and
for
10
the
Eastlake.
Eastlake Wolves at the Juanita 39.
For Juanita.
Number 8, Parker Berry Smith, a junior, is going to come out as quarterback for this possession. Number 30, Michael Lester, in the backfield. Zayd Thompson
Number
and
8, Parker Berry Smith
Max
checks in
Verbort
at
split
quarterback.
right. Scott Molly and Chris Knutson split left for the Wolves. Snapping the ball is number 52, Jack Lathwell. '64, Henry Isaacson. 71, Ryan Ware. 75, Daniel Fonts. On the line, 55, Owen the Bear
Pass is
Coombs
incomplete. That'll bring up
is
2nd
also
and
on the
10 for
offensive
Eastlake.
line. He's a younger brother of Sammy the Bull Coombs. Parker's first pass intended, looked like for Knutson, falls out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Michael Lester, and he takes it up the middle. And the grass came up and tackled him.
Michael Lester.
But not before a
Middle brought down by the
19-yard gain down to the Juanita 20-yard line for a first down. Nice run by Michael
down to
Lester.
the 20. It'll be 1st and 10
What happens
Eastlake.
when you're too open?
Barry Smith takes a snap, hands it off to Lester, makes a good move, gets a great block by Owen Coombs, and he's into the end zone.
Michael Lester into the end zone, touchdown Eastlake.
Actually, number 55, I'm sorry, is Luke Robertson. He sprung that play wide open with an excellent block up to the middle, up the middle. Lester went left, the block went right, and he ran it into the end zone.
Weintraub to attempt the extra
27
point.
to 6 now.
Barry Smith.
Wolves are up with Weintraub on to kick the PAT. Kick is up and good. He is money.
It is good. That makes the score Eastlake
28 to 6 now, Eastlake.
Juanita 6.
4 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first half. Michael Lester. He is quick and he is evasive. His nickname is Mo. I was about to give Jerem Reed some recognition for running the camera as soon as it went out. But I'm still going to give him a shout out because he hustled and got it back up and running. Jerem's son, Harry, number 43 on the team, had a nice run on the last possession. Probably about a 20-25 yard pickup. Jerem is a New Zealander, played basketball in college.
A little bit.
Knows a lot about basketball and a lot about rugby.
Kickoff.
And he's been doing the streaming announcing up until this point.
Juanita.
But he said he got too stressed out and just wanted to work the camera.
Got another rules to be able to do it properly.
Lester's kick goes into the end zone again. That'll be a
Kick goes
touchback.
into the end zone, touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Juanita from their own 20
Juanita's going to
yard
take
line.
over from their own 20-yard line. I'm going to let Jerem talk at halftime about the Wolves Football Association website and our desire to raise money for this football team going forward, especially. Jerem just happens to be the president of the Wolves Football Association, so he is a very good spokesperson. And his accent is really, really cool.
Oh.
Looks like a hard count got Eastlake to jump. Looked like big old number 75, Daniel Fonts, was over the line. That's exactly how the last
penalty against Eastlake.
drive started. It ended up okay, so we're
1st and
good.
5 for Juanita.
In the defensive backfield now is number 5, Michael Kistner. Number 6,
brought down in the
Villegas,
backfield.
taken down before he can even take a step
53.
by Jackson Marley, number 50.
33.
Jackson
There
Marley,
And
number 50,
Sammy the
and
Bull
number
Coombs.
33, Sam Coombs led the tacklers.
I was talking about Owen Coombs earlier. He's actually number 65, but he is the younger brother of Sammy. And I call him a bear because his hands are gigantic, look like bear paws. So you got Sammy the Bull and Owen the Bear.
2nd down and
Owen
8
is in there
for
at
Juanita.
defensive end now. Gupta back to pass. It's a screen play to number 6, Villegas. Eastlake is not biting. Number 4, Carson Seelig is there to finish off the
Villegas
work started
reception.
by number
Seelig
5,
on the tackle.
Michael
There's a
Never
flag on
Been
the play.
Kistner. There's a flag on the outside at the 24-yard line. Looks like it's going to be waved off.
Wave off the flag.
No flag on the play. There is an official timeout.
Yes, stop the clock. Stop the clock. Stop the clock.
Kistner was not fooled on that. Came up to make the initial hit. Had Villegas by the legs, and
Is it 310?
310.
Seelig came up to finish him off.
They'll reset the game clock. to
Michael
3
is a
minutes and
junior.
10 seconds remaining in the second period. And it's 3rd and 8 for Juanita.
So the DBs now are Jackson, Nicholson, Kistner, and Knutson.
Fool me.
Tried a hard count again, but it didn't quite work this time. Gupta to back to pass. Defended well by number 20, Chris Knutson. They are going to call a foul, but I'm not sure why.
Flag on the play.
Yeah.
Pass was intended for Xavier Stansberry. It looked like an amazing defensive play, but I'm not sure what the flag is for. They're going to call
My phone number, but her phone.
probably interference, but it looked like just a great play.
It's her phone, but it's my phone number. Don't worry about it. Just take it to her. She needs to chat.
I don't know how he could because there was momentum there. There was nothing intentional. There was no.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is called against Eastlake.
That's bullshit.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Eastlake is the call.
On social media?
Thank you, Mr. Kistner.
It's all right. I'll
Doesn't even matter.
I do agree, but I did not say it.
Hey, Paul, you know it's recorded, right?
Sorry.
I'm sure the FCC won't mind.
They're on their way. I heard the sirens.
15-yard penalty.
There are like 30 cops.
Moves the ball out to the Juanita 37-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Ravens.
No one's saying anything in the comments. You're good.
Oh, well.
That's crazy.
That's just so bad.
That was stupid.
What, you can't say thanks?
I'm not sure what he said, but he said something enough to get a penalty. So 15 yards later, and the Ravens have a first down on their own 37. Looks like Scott Molly now is playing cornerback in the left side of the defense. Handoff to number 4, Jordan Zapata, and he does not go anywhere.
Give us to
Will
Zapata.
Doran
Tackled by number 54, Will
says,
Doran.
hello, how are you? You will not go anywhere.
It's a 4-yard loss.
4-yard loss
Brings up
makes it 2nd and 14
for
now
Juanita.
at their own 33. Pass out to 13.
Passes
Xavier
complete to
Stansberry, and he is taken down by number 3, Trent Nicholson, after a short gain out to the 40-yard line.
Number 3, Trent Nicholson made the tackle. Gain is to the 40-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Juanita.
3rd and 7 now for the Ravens. 1 minute, 48 seconds left in the first half. Hard count again, didn't quite get it. And there is number 55, Luke Carolina
Brought
Robertson,
down in the backfield.
with a sack of
By number
Gupta.
55, Luke Robertson.
Yeah, the Ravens are going the wrong direction.
That's going to bring up a 4th down now.
Brings up 4th and
15 now for the
Juanita.
Ravens. They will kick the ball. Joey Grzetic will be back to receive the punt. And Eastlake's punt reception team will
A
come
little over
onto
a
the
minute
field.
remaining in the second period.
on the wrong side.
These guys
Running
work
in punt
on
formation,
special
Grzetic
teams
deep. for the Wolves.
daily, and they drill it into them. They are an excellent special teams team. Well coached and disciplined. Another block. That might have been Kistner. Either
That is
Kistner or
blocked.
Griffin Miller, number 32.
Is that 32 block that?
It was either 32 or 5. I'm not sure. It was one of them.
32, Griffin Miller, and 5, Michael Kistner were in there for the block. Ball belongs to Eastlake. It'll be spotted at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 Wolves.
I think I was saying something about how well coached their special teams
It would have been better
are.
to go for on 4th.
You're a prophet.
I know.
We tight on the clock.
I'm not sure how many. I'm not sure how many punt blocks that is this year, but that is several.
34, is he saying?
What's he want? 30.
Joey Grzetic now in at quarterback for the Wolves. Looks like Leroy Jackson's going to
Number
be in the
11, Joey
backfield.
Grzetic back
Got a thumbs
in at
up.
Noah
quarterback.
Weintraub, Michael Kistner out wide to the right, as well as Ike Schneidler. He looks like he's going to be in the slot. Number 20, Chris Knutson on the left as a receiver. Grzetic passes it to Knutson, and it is a
That's a live ball.
it's a fumble. They were trying to get it to
The old hook and ladder.
number 68, Hayden
Ball ends
Field,
up on the carpet. Eastlake received
a senior.
possession.
And he just couldn't reel it in from Knutson, and it was a fumble. Luckily for the Wolves, one of the Wolves fell on it, so they'll keep possession.
Game about
Still a
5
5-yard
yards on the
gain.
play with a second down.
Second and
Timeout
5.
on the field.
21.
There's going to be 21
clock at
seconds left
21
in the first
seconds.
half for the Wolves.
Whose timeout was that?
I assume ours.
Because it doesn't really matter.
Wolves call timeout. 2nd 5 at the 17-yard line of the Ravens. Again, you've got number 17, Noah Weintraub, and number 5, Michael Kistner, split out to the right. Ike Schneidler's in the slot, and number 16 now, Will Eaton, is in at wide receiver on the left. Leroy Jackson's in the backfield with Joey Grzetic.
2nd and 5 Eastlake.
Nice snap from Lathwell. He's going to pass it over the middle. Will Eaton, number 16.
Pass is complete to Will Eaton.
2 and 17.
Zubin Gupta.
Tackled by Gupta and Frenick.
Adam Frenick on the tackle for the Ravens. Another timeout by the
4-yard
Wolves
line. Timeout on the field.
with about 11 and a half seconds left in the first half. They're going to say 13 seconds left. Again, we'd like to thank all of the parents, aunts and uncles, grandparents, sisters, brothers, and family friends overall that have tuned in today to watch the Wolves play the Ravens.
1st and goal from the 4. 13 seconds. on
First
the
and goal
clock.
for the 4 now for the Wolves. Grzetic drops back. He's pressured,
Oh boy.
and he throws the ball into the corner, and it is picked off in the end zone
Pass is intercepted
by
in the
number
end zone,
13,
13.
Xavier Stansberry.
Xavier Stansberry with the pick.
And that will kill the drive. 1.5 seconds left in the first half for the Ravens.
1.6
They will
seconds
take the
remaining
ball over.
in the first half.
Looks like at their own 9-yard line.
John Hallfield, tell Trent, the 40-yard line. We're back to the linebackers.
Eastlake's going to go into a prevent defense with Jackson, Nicholson, Kistner, and Knutson all sitting at the 40-yard line. Would be surprised to see some kind of trick play, another hook and ladder, some laterals, or just a run up the middle. which goes nowhere. He's taken down by number 50, Jackson Marley,
First half with the
for
score,
a
Eastlake
5-yard
28,
loss, and that will end the first half. 28-6, Wolves are leading, and we're going to sit back and enjoy some entertainment from the cheerleaders and the dance team. But first, I'm going to have our Wolves Football Association president talk to you about fundraising for this Eastlake Wolves football team.
Thank you very much. First of all, quick apology for the stream situation. We had some technical difficulties, but they are all sorted out now, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the rest of the game. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to kind of have a quick chat about the fundraising efforts. This last a couple of weeks ago, we launched a new website. The intent of the website is to kind of tell our story, right? We want to look good because we think that's going to help us play good. And so take a second to pop over to wolvesfootball.com, and that you will be able to see all our seniors. You'll be able to see some of the
give a warm
games
welcome to the Eastlake dance team.
some of the games that happened recently. So while you're there, go to wolvesfootball.com/donate and support the program. Is that good? Does that work?
Yeah, well, what does it support? What does it provide for them?
We're going to do a bunch of stuff. We're going to look after the players. We're going to give them gear. We're going to support some of the players with a scholarship.
Apparently wants to talk to you on the field.
Oh, all right.
We want to do a whole bunch of things related to. It's really noisy up here. Sorry about that. We just want to do a bunch of things to support the players, the program, the coaches. Especially the coaches, they put in a lot of hard work, and we want to look after them. So that's what we do. We're also going to be wrapping the press box with some new logo work, some branding. It's going to look pretty good. So.
I'm sure these girls are just excited to be able to get out here and show their stuff. Because of COVID protocols, their parents are allowed to come in at halftime and watch them dance, and then they have to leave. So unfortunately, that's just the world we live in these days. I mentioned that Coach Bartel is retiring as the Eastlake head coach after, I believe it's 9 years here. He has transformed the culture of the school, not only the football team, but of the whole school. You may see in the corner, one way, all day, every day, one of the mottos. And in the other corner in the north end zone, WSPS, which means Wolf Strong, Pack Strong, which you may or may not recognize from Rudyard Kipling, for the strength of the wolf is the pack, and the strength of the pack is the wolf. This whole school, not just the football program. All right, the Eastlake dance team. Looks like now it is time for the Eastlake cheerleaders to get going on their halftime show.
We can make it work. Sorry.
Standing to my right is another Eastlake father, Kenny Kim. His son Ethan is undoubtedly one of the leaders on the team. You may notice that I haven't called his name at all this evening, but that is because he is injured. He was injured in the second half of the first game of the season. Luckily, he is only a junior, so he's got another season to go. But Kenny was giving me an update on Ethan and said
3 weeks.
3 weeks he'll be out of his cast. It was a high ankle sprain or a break?
Fractured fibula.
Fractured fibula. Fibula is the little one?
Yeah, the little one.
Yeah.
But he's a water boy right now.
And he is, but he is making an excellent water boy.
He's using his cart wisely.
He's, I don't know if you can see it or not on the screen, but he is rolling around on a knee scooter, and he's got a basket in front, a makeshift basket that he took
From the snack
tray in his house, and he's put water bottles in it for the rest of his teammates. So he's going the extra mile.
He's right in the middle of the screen.
For his teammates. There he is, number 60. You can see him in the middle of the screen there.
It looks like the boys are really abusing him, by the way, verbally. I saw him on the sideline.
I mentioned all of the family and friends that are listening in this evening, and I will be berated if I don't mention the fact that Trent Nicholson is my son, and his nickname for the last 7 or 8 years has been Smoochie. And there is a reason for that. His Aunt Mary, my sister, has been battling breast cancer for a few years, and Trent took it upon himself to start wearing pink in honor of his Aunt Mary, and he still does to this day. His cleats are personalized cleats, and they have Aunt Mary written on either side of the cleats. Anyway, I know Aunt Mary is listening, and my sister Mary is listening. I just want to send love. Smoochie wanted to send his love as well.
40 points, running clock.
Yeah, and then we just let it go. It's very stressful because like you think, oh, but we should stop it at whatever. And they're like, ah. Yeah. Can I grab this real quick?
And the reason why his nickname was Smoochie was because he was always wearing pink. And his teammates, I believe the first one to do it was Cooper Williams back in youth football. Cooper graduated last year. He was a senior last year.
It's being done wrong.
But Cooper came up with the nickname Smoochie because Trent Nicholson was always wearing pink. So if you hear him referred to tonight as Smoochie Nicholson, that would be the reason
I knew
why.
the end of the half, though. I'm like, we got to be right on that. The clock's going to matter a lot when.
Well, the Wolves have driven the ball well. They've just made a couple of mistakes on offense. I think they've got thrown three interceptions. Luckily, they are holding on to the ball. There are no fumbles, but their special teams have definitely come through. Several blocked punts, including one that was scooped up, then returned for a score by Smoochie.
They want the play clock starting sooner.
And the defense once again has stepped up and not allowed a score. The one score that the Ravens have is a pick six, which was really, I think, only from the 5 or 6 yard line. So it wasn't much of a run back. Pretty easy one for their defensive end there, Adam Frenick. He was just in perfect position. But you can see that Eastlake has some future running backs. All 5 guys that have touched the ball tonight have done well. Leroy Jackson is the only senior in that group. And he's not getting much playing time because on offense because he is injured. But Jack Peterson, Blake Borup, Michael Lester, Harry Reed,
3 minutes and wind it.
they have all run the ball well.
And wind it.
And of course, the offensive line has created those holes for those guys to take advantage of.
How much time do we have set for half before?
2 minutes and 45 seconds left in halftime.
So maybe it's supposed to be, maybe it's supposed to be 15.
That might have been it. I don't know.
Wolves and the Ravens are back out on the field,
Yeah, because I guess that's
getting warmed up again for the second half.
That's an extra three.
It is a gorgeous day here in Sammamish, Washington.
Monday we did, it was 10 minutes.
The stadium is called the Woods, and I think you can see why, surrounded by forest land.
It's those things when you're watching the game, you know, you don't really worry about it. How does that work?
It is mostly sunny here, about 55 degrees.
Less than the game.
Beats the heck out of last week. If you were tuned in last week to the Lake Washington game, I was out in the stands getting soaked. It just rained from the second quarter on, and it rained hard. It wasn't that Pacific Northwest light sprinkle that we usually get. It was a hard rain for about 2 hours. But nevertheless, we were happy to be there because they had just allowed visiting fans into the stadium 2 days before that game.
So really, he's not in.
So we were all happy to be there, regardless of how wet and cold we were.
Yeah. You missed his 2 plays for the game. He played quite a bit on Monday, but I didn't see it at all.
That's a lot to focus on.
Alright.
We'll talk about a couple of the other players here. Max Verbort is out in the middle of the field. Looks like he's getting a little tape job on his finger. But Max is, I'm guessing he's now about 6'2", really fast, great wide receiver, and he has a preferred walk-on offer from Eastern Washington that he has accepted, so he'll be attending Eastern next year. Trent Nicholson, number 3, who is usually the starting quarterback, but he's also the starting safety. He was all King County last year as the first-string safety. He has accepted a preferred walk-on offer to Wake Forest back in North Carolina as a safety.
Yeah, we received.
I mentioned that Chris Knutson had several offers. He has not decided yet where he wants to go.
We are about to start the second half.
The
Eastlake will receive the football.
Wolves are going to receive the second half kickoff. Looks like Chris
The
Knutson and
Wolves,
Joey
number
Grzett are
20,
going to be
Chris
deep.
Knutson, and number 11, Joey Grzett.
Trent Nicholson, number 3, and number 29, Jack Peterson, are going to be
That's number 3.
standing at the
Nicholas
25-yard line. Number 3 for the Ravens, Nicholas Taylor, a senior, will kick off. Kick is going to go to Grzetic. Looks like it's a return to the left, and he's going to go up the middle. Nice blocking so far. No flags on this one. And Grzetic is just going to be short.
Joey Grzett
Well,
kicked it about the 5 and returns it.
but now I see a flag.
It's a 90-yard kickoff return.
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, it's right here on the 35.
Shut up.
Flag down on the 35-yard line. These guys
There's a
cannot
penalty flag
keep.
on the play.
You're gonna wave it, right? You're gonna wave it.
Is he picking it up? He might have picked it up. He didn't call it off, but he sure dropped it.
Eastlake.
Sideline warning.
Ah, okay. Sideline warning against Eastlake. The referee didn't like how close to the field the players were getting as they were excitedly watching Joey run it back.
The play will stand. It's first and goal, Eastlake.
Gotta maintain that.
At the 4-yard line.
First and goal, Eastlake, 4-yard line. Nicholson is going to come out as a quarterback. Looks like you got Max Verbort,
Nicholson
Zade,
in at
Thompson,
quarterback.
split right. Number 20, Chris Knutsen's on the left, and Jack Peterson in the backfield with Trent. Handoff is to Peterson.
Oh, get out of the way.
And he tries as he can to make it through, but he's got just too many guys on him. Peterson, maybe a loss of a yard or no gain at all.
Loss
So
of
it'll be
a
second
yard.
and goal at the 5. They had that play sniffed out.
That was led by Sam Porter.
Another handoff to Peterson, who runs it up the middle this time, and he is
Peterson up the middle.
not quite in. 1 yard line. Maybe the half-yard line.
Down to about the 1 foot line. It'll be third and goal, Eastlake.
I'm guessing they're going to hand it to him one more time. He's doing all the work. Handoff to Peterson, who runs it in for a touchdown.
Eastlake.
He is the jackhammer. Ryan Ware, number 71.
Into the end zone.
Luke Robertson, number 55, opening up the huge hole for Peterson as he runs it in.
Weintraub in to attempt the extra point. Now the
Boy,
hole
when you're a
with
quarterback and
Smith.
you go in and it's first and goal on the 4, and all you have to do is hand it off 3 times to the jackhammer, your life is pretty easy. Weintraub into kick. It is good.
It is good.
I can't tell you
That makes
how
the score Eastlake 35.
good their
Juanita
special teams
6.
are. I know I've mentioned it several times already, but they are just so well coached. Score now is 35-6. Eastlake is up. 10 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third quarter.
I didn't even know we had a fight song.
You need to put that on our website, on your website. That should be music playing as you kind of in the background.
Yeah, for real.
The Eastlake fight song. It's so great to see the cheerleaders out, and they are so excited to be out here cheering for their team.
Vernon Zapata are deep.
Lester
with the
kicks
kick.
it short. Ooh,
Vernon takes the kick
45.
at the
Blake
15,
Bora
out to the
comes up and
26
makes
yard
a
line.
huge hit on number 23, Jackson Byrne, on the return.
Tackle made by 45, Blake Bora.
Blake is a beast. Kyle Snell is going to have a very good team again next year. He's got some great underclassmen that are coming up. Borup is only a sophomore. And they have a new quarterback now for the Ravens. Number 8, Logan Johnson hands it off to Villegas. Number 6.
Give us to Dylan Villegas up the middle. He picks up about
He's
5.
taken down
New
by number
quarterback into the
34,
game
Drew
for Juanita.
Farrington,
That's number 8,
after a
Logan
gain of 4
Johnson.
yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tackle on the play by 34, Drew Farrington.
Again, Logan Johnson in at quarterback now. And Dylan Villegas in the backfield with him. Johnson drops back to pass and just
Johnson's pass intended for number 30.
can't connect.
Liam Frennick
With
falls
number
incomplete.
30,
That'll bring
Liam
up
Frennick.
third and
A
6
junior.
for Juanita.
Just like Adam Frennick, I'm guessing they're twins. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and 6 now for the Ravens at their own 30-yard line. Johnson drops back to pass, rolls back to his left, makes the pass, and it is incomplete. Number 13, Xavier Stansberry, covered by number 3, Trent Nicholson.
Johnson's pass falls incomplete.
Brings up a 4th and 6 now for the Ravens at their own 30-yard
for
line.
Juanita.
Looks like the Ravens are lining up to punt. Joey Grzetic will fall back to receive that punt. We'll see how close the
Frennick in punt
doesn't
formation.
look.
Grzetic
They're not gonna
Roll.
rush the punt. They're gonna let him punt it. All the guys that are usually up on the line are sitting back at the 35. Probably a good thing because that took a while for that one to get off. Grzetic takes it at the 50. And he is down to about the 30-yard line.
Return down to the 31-yard line.
Excellent blocking on that one.
Dragged down by number 81,
All legal blocks.
Jack Gervais. It'll be 1st and 10.
Eastlake takes
from the
over
Juanita
on
30-yard
the
line.
Juanita 30-yard line. Looks like Nicholson is going to be in at quarterback again. I guess they want to give him another possession since he only got 4 yards last time. In the backfield with him is Leroy Jackson. The pass goes to Max Verbort. Little swing pass out to Verbort, and he
Nicholson,
picks
quick
up.
pitch to Verbort. It's complete. Pushed out of bounds by number 4, Jordan Zapata.
Yep, he picks up 10 yards and a first down for
That's
Eastlake
a
down to the
10-yard
20-yard
gain,
line.
and Eastlake first down, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Eastlake again hands it off to Leroy Jackson. Jackson is gone. He's going to score. He's into the end zone.
Jackson into the end zone, touchdown Eastlake. That's a 21-yard scamper.
21-yard run for Leroy Jackson. Huge hole opened up in the middle again by the O-line. Those guys are doing a great job this afternoon.
Weintraub in to attempt the extra point.
Noah Weintraub in for the extra point. Holding again is number 8, Parker Berry Smith. The extra point is good.
That makes the score
And the
Eastlake
score is now
42
to
Juanita
6.
8:48 remaining in
With
the
8
third
minutes and
period.
48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Right, so in this huddle, we should have Molly, Ranger, Tyler, Color, the kicker, Laura, Joyce.
Michael Lester in for the kick. Back to receive. Jackson Byrne and Jordan Zapata for the Ravens, standing at their 10 and their 15-yard lines
Zapata and
respectively.
Byrne are deep. Lester to kick.
That's a nice kick by Lester. Byrne takes it at his own 8, and he is out
Byrne
to
takes
the
the kicker out to
24-yard
7,
line,
returns
taken
it out to the
down
25-yard line.
by number 10, Scott Molly. Scott Molly's had
made by
a good
Eastlake
year this
Scott
year.
Molly.
Scored his first varsity touchdown in game number 1
It'll be 1st and 10 Juanita
On
at
the
their own
reception.
25-yard line.
from Trent Nicholson.
Does he want us to just run the clock?
Molly stays in at right cornerback, and we have Michael Kistner, Zay Thompson in at safety.
Up by 40, we will start running the clock.
Johnson takes the ball, hands it off to Villegas, and he's not going anywhere.
Villegas brought down in the backfield. 64, Henry
64 and
Jackson on the
61.
tackle.
Henry Isaacson and Kai Lane on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 13 for the Ravens.
Johnson back to pass. It is tipped, but still caught by number
One
30,
reception by number 30.
Liam
Liam
Frennick,
Frennick.
brought down by number 5, Michael Kistner.
Brought down by Michael Kistner.
About a 7-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and 6.
Gain is out to the 29-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Ravens.
Johnson goes back to pass. He's lofting it up. It is out of bounds and incomplete, but there are 2 flags thrown, and I'm going to guess they're going
That brings
to
the
call
penalty
interference
flags.
on the defense. Simon Breacher, number 82, out on defense on that one.
Pass interference.
I
is
think the
call.
coach is trying to say that it was out of bounds and uncatchable, but they're not gonna fall for it. So they've given the Ravens a 1st down after the interference penalty.
Penalty moves
1st
the
and
ball
10 at
out
their
to
own
the
44.
44-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 Juanita.
Johnson in the quarterbacks, joined by Villegas, number 6, still in the backfield. The handoff is to Villegas, and he is met by number 61, Kai Lane, and taken down hard.
Brought down in the backfield, 61,
And I have to
Lane, 64.
Say that was number 4,
Henry
Jordan
Jackson,
Zapata,
Excuse me.
not Villegas.
Henry Isaacson.
This D-line has been playing very well all year.
2nd and 15.
In right now are Darren Hom, 59, 61, Kai Lane, Luke Robertson, and Henry Isaacson. Blitz. And a great play by Simon Breacher.
Pass intended for number 11, Carson Adams, 82.
Pass intended for
Simon
Adams,
Breacher on the
and
coverage.
Breacher made sure he was not going to keep that one in his possession. Nice hit. Way to recover.
That'll bring up
That brings up 3rd and about
15
14
for Juanita.
for Juanita at their own 39.5-yard line. Johnson goes back to pass over the middle, and it is going to be picked. Scott Molly with the pick, and he is going to return it to the 50-yard line, where he's taken back by down by number 13, Xavier Stansberry.
With the interception for Eastlake. Return is back to midfield. It'll be
Scott
1st
Molly
and
is having
10
himself a
Eastlake.
senior year. And he is going to stay in on offense. Split to the left with Chris Knutson on the right. Max Verbort and Zaid Thompson.
Parker Berry Smith in at quarterback.
Parker Berry Smith at quarterback, and Drew Farrington now, number 34 at running back. Told you earlier, he is a rugby player, and he is tough to take down, and they are not going to get him. Drew Farrington takes it in from 50 yards out. For an Eastlake touchdown.
Touchdown run for Farrington.
He scored a try. Did you see that? He put the ball down.
Weintraub again in for the extra point.
Weintraub in to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Parker Berry Smith.
The snap, the hold, the kicker, all good. 49-6 now. Eastlake is leading
49
with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
He takes us to 11 o'clock here.
I mentioned that Drew is a rugby player. I believe he's committed to play rugby at, or at least he has an offer to play rugby at Central Washington.
If we got it wrong, they'll signal us. I suspect
He has some interest from different schools for football as well, and you can see why after that run. He is very hard to take down, and he's a great
It wasn't clear
tackler.
to me before when we had if the clock should be off for the kickoff anyway, even with the running clock. It was.
I'm guessing at this point we're not going to see a whole lot of the starters in for Eastlake. Michael Mo Lester in for the kickoff. Back to receiver, number 6, Villegas.
Villegas.
And number
And
23,
Byrne
Jackson
deep.
Byrne. The kick goes to Byrne. He'll take it at his own 9.
Oh, Logan went out. He just knocked him at 24th down.
Byrne takes the
Heck of a
kick at
hit
the
by number
10. Returns
44,
out to
Logan Eller, on one of the blockers.
23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Juanita.
Juanita's going to take over at their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
All the starters are still in.
Some of them. You got Kistner and Zaid are safeties. They're the backups. And then these guys, the corners are backups. Carson Selig's in there, but he's a starter. Ryan Ware and Carson Selig and 55 Luke Carolina Robertson
Villegas on the
all
carry.
meet Villegas before he could even get to the line of scrimmage.
Ryan Ware led the tacklers.
It'll be no gain. 2nd and 10 now at the 23 for Juanita.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10 for Juanita.
Nice pass from Johnson out to number 13, Xavier Stansberry. He picks up a
Johnson's
first
pass is
down,
complete.
12 yards,
13. Stansberry on the reception.
before he's taken down by Jack Lathwell, number 52,
Sam Coombs made the tackle.
and Sam Coombs, number 33. Those two boys are best buddies.
He is out to the 35. 1st and
Really
10,
good baseball
Juanita.
players, playing on the same team for the last few years. First and 10 for the Ravens. Johnson drops back to pass. It's a screen pass intended for Teo, and he just
Johnson's
can't
pass
handle it.
incomplete. With 35, Luke Robertson with the pressure.
Luke Carroll Robertson up the middle, applying the pressure.
Brings up second down 10 for the Ravens.
Johnson back to pass, and big paw of Jack Lathwell knocks that ball down before it can get past the line of scrimmage.
Pass is knocked down.
Lathwell.
Looks like 52, Jack Lathwell.
No, he's saying keep it going. Yeah, we're rolling now.
They'll bring up third down 10 for Juanita.
With a big lead, it's a rolling clock, so we're down to 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 now for Juanita at the 35. Johnson back to pass. It is up there and intended for Stansberry, and it looks like they called interference
There's a
again
penalty flag.
on the cornerback. Looks like that's Simon Breacher once again. Some D-line substitutions coming in.
Pass interference.
Kai
is the
Lane,
call.
Henry Isaacson, and Owen Coombs replace Lathwell, Robertson, and
15-yard
Ware.
penalty is good for a first down for Juanita. Spot the ball right at midfield.
Interference is a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 now at midfield for Juanita. Johnson hands it off to Villegas, and he's not going anywhere.
Give us to Villegas.
Oh, now there's a flag thrown. There might have been a little extra activity at the end of that one. Owen Coombs made the tackle, number 65.
Penalty flag.
With some help from Carson Seelig.
Kai Lane, Owen Coombs, and Henry Isaacson on the stop.
Usually you don't announce who got the flag. Yeah, I don't know what happened up there.
Personal foul
foul.
against
15-yard
Eastlake.
penalty brings the ball down.
They
to
did
the
not say
Eastlake
what the personal
35-yard
foul
line.
was,
First
but
and 10
obviously a
Juanita.
little extra activity in there at the end of that tackle. Sometimes I wish these guys would just leave the flags in their pockets. Johnson back to pass, a little out. And he's hit, and it's a fumble. Breacher on the defense causes the fumble, and it's recovered.
82, Simon Breacher on the play.
I think maybe by Carson Seelig on the recovery.
That's the end of the third period. Eastlake 49, Juanita 6.
That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Wolves are up 49-6, and they will have the ball at around their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Cute.
The 32-yard line, and Parker Berry Smith out as the quarterback. In the backfield with him is Michael Lester. Split out to the left, Ike Schneidler, Will Eaton. Out to the right, I believe it's Michael Kistner.
Barry Smith and Lester in the backfield to start the fourth period.
The handoff is to Lester. and he takes it about 5 yards.
Michael Lester on the carry.
Out to the 37-yard line,
Picks
early
up
2nd and 5.
yards. Brings up 2nd and 5.
High snap, but Parker handles it and takes it on his own, and he is out to about the 40-yard line now.
Parker Barry Smith.
Well, they're going to give him even more than that.
Into Juanita territory.
I'm pretty sure he was out of bounds around the 40 or 41, but they're going to give him the 37. Well, but there is a flag at the Eastlake 45, so we'll see what happens
There's a
here.
flag on the field.
Holding against Eastlake. Yep, holding against
Holding
Eastlake.
against Eastlake is the call.
And 10 yards from the spot, that's going to take it back to the
10-yard
34-yard
step-off.
line,
Takes it down to the 34-yard line.
where it's going to make it 2nd and 8.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for Eastlake.
What did I say about these guys keeping their flags in their pockets? Smith hands it off to Blake Borup.
Blake Borup
He's
carried the
taken
ball.
down by LJ Teo
Brought down by
after a
LJ
short
Teo.
gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and
Gain of
about
a couple
6
brings
now.
up 3rd and 6.
Weintraub, Kistner, and Schneidler are all out to the right. Will Eaton, number 16, is split out to the left. Blake Borup's in the backfield along with Parker Barry Smith. Fake handoff to Borup, and Parker Barry Smith is going to pick up the first down. He is tripped up on a great play by number 4, Jordan Zapata, or else he would have gone all the way.
1st and 10. Eastlake.
Parker Barry Smith also runs track for Eastlake, and he's on a track club, and he is very fast.
32 LJ Teo and 4 Jordan Zapata made the stop.
Oh, fumble. 43, Harry Reed with the
Fumble
carry.
on the exchange. It's
Didn't
covered by
quite look like he
43.
got it before he took off.
Harry Reed.
The Wolves fortunately fell on it.
Loss is back to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 16.
Barry Smith with a handoff to Reed, and he is stopped. Number 27,
Reed on the carry.
Griff Thomas makes a nice play, keeps him from going anywhere. A loss of 1 on the play
Liam
now.
Frenick made the stop. Call it a loss of 1. We'll call it 3rd and 17.
3rd and 17 now for the Wolves. Barry Smith takes the snap, throws it out to Will Eaton, gets a nice block from Schneidler, and Eaton is going to be gone.
Pass out to
Mike
Will Eaton.
Schneidler with an
Touchdown,
excellent block
Eastlake.
on the outside. Springs Will Eaton, and he takes it
58
58 yards for the touchdown.
Parker Barry Smith to Will Eaton.
Will
Noah
Eaton
Weintraub
is
into
a
the
junior
extra
at
point.
Eastlake, and he is a big, strong, fast kid. He's going to have a nice year next year as well as a senior. Weintraub on the kick. Again, a perfect
Kick is good.
execution, and the kick is good. Score now is 56-6, Eastlake. 7.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Eastlake's defense has come up big again this week. They still have not allowed a score today, and they didn't even allow first down last week.
Lesser to kick. Byrne and Villegas are deep.
Lester back to kick for the Wolves. Villegas and Byrne again back. And Byrne will take it at his own 6-yard line. And he is met by number 12, Ike Schneidler, and number 10, Scott Molly at the 22-yard line.
Byrne takes a kick.
Taken down there where Juanita will take over 1st and 10.
Tackled by Ike Schneidler. He is out to the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Ike Schneidler made a nice play on that. He is very excited about playing football for Eastlake. He came over last year as a junior from Bellevue Christian. And he is a welcome addition to this team this year and last year. He is our punter. You have not seen him today doing that because we haven't had to punt. Gupta is back in at quarterback, and Jackson Marley comes through, takes him down for a huge sack.
Number 2, Zubin Gupta is
About
back
7
in at quarterback.
yards, back to the 15-yard line. We'll give a shout out to Jackson's dad, Chris, who was a youth football coach for the Eastlake program and coached
15-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 17.
probably most of these kids as they were making their way up through rookies to varsity.
Villegas picks up a couple.
Hands it off to Villegas.
Kyle Lane
And looks like
led the tacklers.
65 Owen Coombs and Kyle Lane, number 61, were in there to take him down after about a 2-yard gain. Looks like there is an injury. Number 75,
Number 75,
Jake Miller.
Jake Miller goes off the field.
For Juanita, but it looks like he's going to be okay as he jogs off.
Brings up 3rd and 15 for Juanita.
3rd and 15 now for the Ravens at their own 17-yard line. Gupta in the backfield with Villegas. And he is taken down hard again by Jackson Marley, who just bull rushes
Jackson Marley with
number
the sack.
78, Colin Vonwick, for
Zubin Gupta goes down
Juanita,
at about the 11-yard
and he
line.
pushes
Call it the 10.
the O-lineman into his quarterback and sacks him. Another huge loss. About 7 yards on that one as well. 4th and 22 for Juanita now.
Frenick in the kick.
And Stansbury is into kick. Or is that Frenick? Adam Frenick. Back to receive.
Guzetic is deep.
That a nice punt. 16, Will Eaton back to receive it, and he takes it down to about the 19-yard line.
Will Eaton was deep, and he takes the kick. Returns it down inside the 20.
Eastlake will take over 1st and 10 Looks like Parker Berry Smith is going to be out there again as a quarterback. And Michael Lester is the running back. Four and a half minutes left now in the game.
Number 18.
Eaton, Schneidler, and Kistner split out to the left. Weintraub out to the right. Hand off to Michael Lester. Breaks a tackle. Breaks a tackle. Loses the ball, but it is Mike Schneidler recovers the fumble at the 15-yard line.
Schneidler recovered it for Eastlake.
So Eastlake will retain it, and it'll be second and about
Team is
7.
down to the 16. 2nd and 6.
Nate Burchin at running back takes the handoff, and he is swallowed up as soon as he gets the ball by number 78, Colin Van Wyck.
Ty Baker. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for the Wolves. The handoff goes to
Where you go,
Nathaniel Birchfield, and he picks up a first down for the Wolves. Nice run up the middle. Nice blocking by the O-line. Takes it down to the 8-yard line.
Team is inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal, Eastlake.
Birch is going to stay in the backfield. Mason Cass is in wide left. Colby Marsh, number 9, is in as well. Low snap is just picked up by Birchfield, and he runs it 5 yards down to the 4-yard line. That was a great play. It was almost like it was meant to be.
They played that.
Birchfield takes the direct snap, carries it down inside the 5.
Very alert play by Birch. Chatnai Munjal now is in as the snapper. Makes a nice one. Handoff is to Birch, and he just can't break enough tackles.
No gain for Birchfield.
No gain. He's brought down by number 24.
Brought down by 24.
Owen Williams, Jr.
55,
for
that's
Juanita.
Luke Robertson, Samuel Porter, and Owen Williams.
So it is 3rd and goal for the Wolves now at the 5-yard line. Handoff, nope. Parker Berry Smith keeps it.
Barry Smith, keeper around the left side.
Moves Mason
for
Cass out of the way
Eastlake
and takes it in
touchdown.
for an Eastlake touchdown.
I know, number 7 on the spot.
Eastlake is now up 62-6. Weintraub coming in for the PAT attempt. Nice
Weintraub with the attempt.
misdirection play there on the quarterback keeper. The kick is good. Did I mention the special teams for Eastlake and how well coached they are?
Weintraub's kick is good.
It is now 63-6 with about a minute and 20 seconds left in the game. I'm pretty sure that Eastlake is going to take this victory this evening. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in tonight. Hopefully you've enjoyed the live stream. We do apologize for the few minutes that we lost there on camera. But thanks to the quick thinking and actions of our WFA president, Jerem Reed, we got back on as soon as we could. We didn't miss much, just a block punt, a touchdown, an interception. The Eastlake cheer, I believe that we have won.
Vernon
Social
Villegas
distancing
are
down
beat.
there.
Michael Lester onto the kick, on for the kick. And Byrne is going to watch it go into the end zone for a touchback. Juanita will take over their own 20-yard line.
That will be a touchback for Juanita.
1 minute and
First
18
10
seconds
from
left in the
their own
game.
20-yard line.
Eastlake will be live streaming our final game of the year next week as well. That one's at 7:30.
7:30 Friday.
It is senior night. It will be on Friday. This time, not on a Saturday. So we're back on the Friday night lights. It's senior night for all the seniors. We have 24, 25 seniors on this team. And it will be against Redmond, the Mustangs. The Mustangs gave us a good fight the first game of the season. And
Penalty
that
flag
was
on
at
the field,
their
offside Eastlake.
stadium. They will come in here for our senior night next week, Friday, again at 7:30 Pacific time. So those of you listening on the East Coast or maybe even in Hawaii, 3 hours to Hawaii, 3 hours to the East Coast. Gupta back in at quarterback, hands it off to Villegas, and he's met by Jackson Marley
Villegas brought down the back.
and Harry Reed.
Penalty
And there is
flag on the
another
flag.
flag. These guys just cannot put their flags away.
It's okay.
It's a minute
Harry
left in the
Reed's making
game.
tackle. We'll see what the penalty flag is.
It's against us. Personal foul, face mask.
Face mask is the call.
And the call is
The
face
personal
mask
foul.
against Eastlake. I'm sure that wasn't Jerem Reed's kid, Harry.
No, he doesn't do that.
15-yard
told him
penalty,
that.
spots the ball out at the 38-yard
Harry is just a
line.
sophomore,
It'll
and
be 1st and 10, Juanita.
the report from Trent on Harry is that he is a baller. Not a crier, but a baller in a good way. He's going to be devastating on defense. He plays great. Nice. Are they going to call interference on that? He had position on that, and I don't know what you're going to do on that
Pass
one.
is
That should be,
incomplete.
if anything, it was
Flag on the
interference on the
flag.
offense. But they're gonna, I think they're gonna call it against Eastlake. Yep. If you guys go back and watch this on replay, he had perfect position, and there's no way that was
Pass
defensive
interference
interference.
is the call on Eastlake.
These guys
Only a
are
15-yard penalty.
flag happy. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. 44 seconds left in the game.
Or do they? Or do they? They get overtime now.
Yeah, that's right.
31 Cody Jacobson was in on that play. I'm not gonna give him a penalty on that. That was a
1st
great
and 10,
play.
Juanita.
Great defensive play,
Eastlake,
Cody.
47.
And guess what? He's going to get an interception on that because that's karma.
Interception by number 31, Cody Jacobson.
Cody Jacobson with a huge interception. They tried to go back at him again. Didn't realize that he had great position on that first one where they called interference. Makes a great play, and karma comes back to bite Juanita.
He got tackled by his face mask just then.
Yeah, that probably should have been a penalty. Now they're going to eat their flags.
I could have sworn I saw. Okay, I'm not.
He did get taken down by his head, so that could have been.
Well, it's not a face mask if you grab him by the ear holes.
I'm pretty sure that was like right on the grill. And
I thought I couldn't swear until I saw him literally do this.
24 seconds left. Eastlake's up 63-6. My guess is this is going to be a kneel down by Parker Barry Smith. Victory formation. He's got 3 in the backfield. Barry Smith takes a knee, and that's going to be the game.
Takes a knee.
And the final this evening is going to be Eastlake 63, Juanita 6. Great game by the Wolves. We want to thank all of the Eastlake and the Juanita families for tuning in, as well as the families that showed up for this game. It's amazing to be able to watch
distances on the way
live
back
football
to the
again. We
car.
really appreciate the
Please also
ability to do
drive
so.
home safely.
Congratulations,
Final score
Wolves.
this evening.
And we will see you
Eastlake
next
63,
week
Juanita 6.
on the
We will
Eastlake
see you
Wolves
next
Football
Friday
Network.
night, 7:30
Go Wolves.
kickoff. And it's